Test. We're back, Tim. We're back. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I'll be back. Alright, I just need to test something. Hopefully this doesn't destroy your ears. Okay, I think that was good. I think it needed to be a little bit louder. Actually, no, it seemed alright. Okay. Once it has been a little bit, okay? I'm just trying to figure this thing out. Let's try again. There we are. That's the one. Alright, I found the thing that makes the noise. Okay, I'm just adjusting all the sounds. Alright, it's groovy. almost done. And we can get this thing on the road, dude. First off, how you going? It's cracking. How you doing, Tim? How you doing, Dead Kowalski? It's good to be back. Haven't been here in a little bit. Heard good things about the MW75. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's a really neat board, man. So it's I don't know, I really like it. I like the new version. The new version's actually super clean. And it's just, they've updated a bunch of stuff that was wrong with it originally. And now with the updates, like it's honestly pretty cracker. I think the board's super good budget, super solid price point. And yeah, honestly, I'm very impressed. So this is going to be a board that I'm going to be stocking. I'm just adjusting the brightness a little bit here. Let's see how that goes. Cool, yeah. It's super nice. It's a really nice board. It's... Actually, I should get rid of this. Groovy. So yeah, recently they've updated the board and like the whole system. And it's now made... Comes in a, you know, default frosted acrylic version. And like... It's super clean. Super clean. Obviously, this one has a couple of marks on it because I've been handling it, but otherwise it's really nice. And yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to offer this. So I'm going to sell this on the store as like a budget version, or like a budget board. You know, I'm going to have it in a kit, in a basically someone will be able to join in and be like, oh, cool. Like, honestly, there was a discussion today in the AUMK Discord, or the Snags Keys Discord, where like someone was like, hey, I don't really know what I'm going to buy, but I need a new board. And it's like, it's his first time or whatever. His budget was like $200. Like, this board on its own could be in that budget. And, you know, I don't think there's no one really offering something super good. So, for someone who's got like a budget of, I think I'm going to be budgeting it at probably about the $250 mark. You get keys, caps, switches, and stabs. It's all relative so that everything's not 10 out of 10. Obviously you can upgrade them and make them better or whatever. But for a beginner, first time builder, I think it should be pretty solid. Now, what I should do is quickly just throw this on Instagram, because that's what people are meant to do, right? Let's do that. But yeah, man, my Sunday's been doing really well, thank you. How about you? How's your Sunday? It is indeed gasket mounted. It is. It's got a little gasket pack here. And then we just trim these accordingly. But yeah, should be sick. Make a quick story. Man, I know how to use a phone. Don't tell me otherwise. Yeah, so the gaskets are super cool. I mean, like, they're just kind of like generic gaskets. They come in a little thing like that. They're in like a little padded thing. And yeah, they're pretty groovy. I mean, I built one previously. I've built one before, and it was alright. Like, it had some issues, but I think they've now addressed them all, which is really nice. So, one sec. Sorry, I'm a bit in shambles, trying to figure all this out again, and it's been a long time. I don't think I've streamed for about 3 months, so this is the first time of streaming this year, I think. And let's add in one of these things. I think Groovy. All right. 3 months. Yeah, it has. It's been a while, man. It is PC. It is hot swap, which is super nice. So I'll show you guys the PCB. It's got that white PCB. It's super clean. And yeah, so hot swappable. So honestly, like everything about it just screams perfect budget board. Yeah, man. Stuff got in the way, you know, like we had the Christmas break and whatever, and honestly the business has been, I've spent so much time fiddling around with the business and everything, and so that's taken up a huge chunk. I mean, that's mainly it, honestly. Plus, like, I don't know, I was just trying to spend some time doing other stuff, everything else that I was trying to get done instead. So Sunday chill stream, baby. That's it. Dude, honestly, all of my streams are a mess. So chill stream's the only ones that I can do, if I'm honest. South-facing LEDs. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I'll show you the original. This is the original back here. And so it was slightly different. It is QMK and VIA compatible, so it is, but I think you have to import a JSON file to actually access it. But as far as I'm aware, it is. Yes, I did sell the split ortho. I still have a bunch of them, but they are still for sale. Yeah, I was doing the QC for those a while ago now. But yeah, they're on the site. They're selling occasionally. But yeah, so this is actually the M65. So this is the MW75, which is their 65% version. This is their older model as well. And I'll just show you, like, there was a couple of differences, but I believe the main ones were, I mean, one thing is the acrylic doesn't come, like the old version, the acrylic, you had to peel off all the stickies, which I always hated. It was the worst part of building it for me personally. So the fact that they already come pre-peeled is fantastic. There's the plate and whatnot. But yeah, there were a couple of issues wrong with it. A couple of weird things where the actual unit would move a bunch. It wasn't bad, like it's still pretty solid. I think the MW75 had some bigger issues, if you ask me personally. And the main reason for those issues was the fact that it kind of overheated. If you left it on, because the LEDs in this thing are actually crazy. The LEDs when you plug this thing in are bonkers. You know, you've got the top LEDs here, and then you got the bottom ones underneath as well. And honestly, it's absurd. When you have all of them on, it's just ridiculous. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Damn, rookie mistake. I didn't fill up my water. But yeah, so I think we'll go through and start building. So yeah, this is a stacked acrylic version. You've got the top plate here. This is a new addition. They've got these kind of like the gold plated, gold plated like screw-in sockets or whatever. Hey, what up, Kidjo? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I need to remember how to build this thing, because the layers are a bit confusing. I don't remember, there isn't really a guide or anything. I think it goes something like this. So the switches I'm planning on using are these, they're these cheap Taobao switches I purchased. So I guess hey, what up, Switch Doctor? The idea with this build is that, the whole thing is pretty budget, like I explained. So, I bought these off Taobao, along with a bunch of the other stuff. And I guess I'm building it in a way that it's going to be relatively bare bones. So it's like, I wanted to build the product so that it was exactly what you were purchasing. So like, I'm not going to lube anything. I mean, they're not amazing switches. They've got the kind of like that different opening mechanism there. I believe they were Atomu's. Yeah, so they're Atomu Blacks. And yeah, so I tried my hand at lubing. Yeah, it's awful, man. I don't know how you guys do it. Personally, I don't care enough. Like, I think I lubed a total of like 50 switches or something. It's not worth it. Like, it doesn't, I don't care. It's not worth it for me personally, but you know, I understand why people prefer it and why they want to do it, but the time sink it's not worth it for me. So yeah, good on you guys, but stop that. And yeah, these switches and these stabs aren't going to be lubed, and the reason for that is just because I just want it to be like, if Joe Blow, who's like, hey, I want a board for, like, you know, it's my first board, I'm looking to get into it, I just want something to try out, and I want something that's not like, you know, a store board, right? And so that's what this is hopefully going to be. It's gonna be that option where you can go, okay, this should be perfect. But you're not gonna break the bank on it. Now, I don't remember if I meant to do the plate first or switches. I think this is going to be a pain because the plate is so flexible. Yeah, exactly. I'll leave the lubing to you guys. You guys can deal with that for sure, because I certainly don't want to. Yeah. Like, I understand, like, it's super therapeutic. Don't get me wrong. I get that. But sinking, I don't know, like, an hour, 2 hours is just such a waste of time. It's like 2 hours of these. Like, it's such a waste of time, man. Like, come on. It's absurd. And for such minimal reward, I mean, like, I don't know. I guess, like, what I've got in these are Fierce Girls, and, like, they're just such a nice switch. Honestly, I don't think you need to lube them. And I've heard that many people go, like, I don't even get anything out of it. Like, I don't get anything out of lubing these. So I guess, like, just use better switches. I would say lube the stabs, switch is not necessary. I think these definitely will need lubing. You know, if you were to take it to, if you wanted to, like, I think, yeah, by stereotypical standards of, like, oh yes, this is, you know, it's a scratchy switch. This would definitely need lubing. Because they don't feel great. Are these gonna go in properly? Right. Also, this board has like so much foam. Like so much foam. It's absurd. Stabs are more important to switches. Yeah, I would agree. Like, you can totally, like, rattly stabs or whatever are annoying. So if you lube those, I get that. I get that. Like, that's time that you would get, you know, it's worth it, right? Like, you can lube those and put in such a small amount of time for such big gain, you know? So I get that, for sure. Now, I think there's something, actually, I forgot. There's something here. They've made a bunch of changes, so I'm not quite sure. I think I'm meant to put these... Before I throw these switches in, actually. Gap Pros. Fair. I've never used Gap Pros. Now, because of the new changes, one of the new changes, so originally when I built this board, one of the problems was the switches, what was it? I think it was these, the plate was moving too much. So I think they've now implemented kind of a way to stop it from moving so much. Are these meant to go in this way? So those are for the legs. What are you for? What are the standoffs for? Surely not for that. No. 20 cents a switch. That's pretty good. That's pretty cheap. Need to make sure what this is. Okay, maybe these aren't screw holes. What are they then? They don't have threads. And I don't have any screws that are different. Yeah, no, they're definitely not screws. Interesting. So yeah, when I was talking to someone recently, they said that these were input so that you could drill, you could put a screw through the plate and then through to the PCB. But that doesn't look like it's the case. Because they don't have a thread. Oh Lord, an M75. That's true, dude. I'm pretty sure Pigu told me that this was meant to work. Pigu lied? Or maybe you're meant to... Man, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is here. Because, I mean, I can screw into that, but I don't think you're meant to. It doesn't feel like you're meant to. But it does make the thread. I don't know. You know what? We'll leave that out. Yeah, it's a bit of a party in here, man. Bit of a party in here. Look, it's been a while since I've built a keyboard, if I'm honest. But basically when I, so this is the new version of the MW75. So this is supposedly, they updated a couple of things about the plate to fix some problems. One of the problems they originally had was that the plate and PCB would move a lot when it was placed into the actual unit. And I believe their fix for that was to combine the two. However, I don't believe that is the case here. Because... yeah, it's not. Yeah, so that was the original problem. But I thought they fixed that. At least that's what Pigu was telling me. Built 2 never again? Yeah, that's fair. They are a bit of a mess. They etched the version. Honestly, if they did any form of like version control, oh, it would be so good. Like, I bought these and there was no information saying that they were different. I just got messaged by someone else in the community who was like, hey, I think they've changed some stuff. Is yours this version? Like, that's it. But you don't have to peel the new ones, that's right. There's no peel. This is how they come out of the box. Out of the box, they come like this. No peel. So, that's always good. Always want that. Because I hated peeling the other one. Well, isn't the Mr. Suit just like so much foam that's... yeah, isn't there just so much foam in there? It's the solution to making a Mr. Suit. You just jam foam in it. Right? Yeah, I mean, now that you don't have to, like, peel. It's a fun build, you know? I think, if I'm remembering correct. So the plan is pretty soon. So actually, I'm building this to take photos. That was the whole reason why I wanted to build one, was so I could take some photos. And so as soon as this is built, you know, I'll cop some photos of it, and then after that, it will then go on the store. The plan is, though, as these are a as I'm selling these as like a starter kit or whatever, I'm only selling them originally, because I've only got 10, so I've got 5 of each at the moment, of this new variant of whatever they are. The version 2 or whatever. These stabs are difficult. I'm only selling them in a kit, so if you want one, you have to get one with the switches, although they may be cheap. I mean, I can change out the switches and caps, but I'm selling them in a bundle. And that's just so that they are... yeah, I'm sorry, man. It's because I want them to be used for beginners. And then if they go, if people like them enough, then I'll get some more. But the original round, I really wanted it to just be beginner friendly. But honestly, like, you can just buy them off Taobao, and it'll be cheaper for you. So, Taobao's, you would be better off just getting them Taobao. I can send you the link later if you want, if you don't already know how to use Taobao. You got a plan? What's your plan? I love people with plans. They're going places. There you go, dude. There you go. That's a good game plan. Look, honestly, I've had so many people who are like, hey, can I get like an MW75 or an M65? And I just want the unit. And like, I've got version 1s. If you want a version 1, like the older one, I think I've got a couple of them around. Feel free. Feel free. I can sell you those. They're just slightly different, that's all. And they have peeling involved, so. I think I have one that's frosted. Yeah. Some aren't. There was more variants in version 1. So you could get like frosted, you could get black, polycarbonate, I think. Yeah, man. Feel free, feel free. I can take a look. Yeah, they've just got... There's a couple of things that they aren't as good at, I think. Or some of the issues that they've had, but I can explain those. If you're after the 75, probably the biggest one I would say is if... and it's really one of those things where it's like... I don't think anyone would, but don't use all of the LEDs at once for a long period of time. Because it's just so bright. And the actual fuse built into the PCB can't handle it and actually heats up. God, these stabs are super hard to push together, actually. Whew. Yeah, I think I might have a frosted one. I'll have to confirm. Just because it has been a little bit since I've looked, but I'm pretty sure I did have one. But yeah, feel free. Feel free to DM. Get the stabs in. So I'm not even going to lube these. I'm going to leave them as unlubed. And we'll see how it all goes. Surely it'll work perfectly fine. How many factory workers? What do you mean? I'm the person who runs the shop. It's only me. What do you mean factory workers? Yeah, these boys are rattly. Ooh. No, I don't. I don't, unfortunately. Well, not even unfortunately. I don't want a sweatshop. Sure, you can find one if you go looking. They're out there, unfortunately. I believe my, Kujo, I don't know if you were interested in the Let's Tango, but I believe my acrylic Let's Tango should be finished soon. Which, yeah, I guess you have like some, you can't get certain things shipped in or whatever, so it makes it a bit awkward, but yeah. I'm excited for those. No, I'm not running out of Tango. I still have a bunch of them, so don't you worry. But I'm getting the acrylic versions, which are cheap. Like, I think they're going to be really cheap. A lot cheaper than I thought they were originally going to be, actually. So, I just need to wait till I actually get them and confirm that the price is what I've been told. Because it seems too cheap. But, Yeah, that's fair. Being broke doesn't help. Man, isn't that everyone's problem? Why is that stabilizer so stiff? You import parts from Italy. Oof. Rough. Why is this so stiff? What did I do wrong? It still drives fine and whatever, but I need to do maintenance. Ah. Damn. Fancy Italian cars, huh? Look at Mr. Fancy Pants over here. Man, what is going on with this stabilizer? You got the car for free. Fair. The stab's fine. But then one pin goes in. And then it's super stiff. Oof. Jesus. Yeah, they seem fine. Side. Hey, what up, Lando? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. This one right here is the Let's Tango. So this is a board that I've designed. I don't know. I think I have a command for this. Let's try. Let's Tango? Is that a command? No, it's not. Yeah, so it's a board that I've designed. It's called the Let's Tango. It's 40% ortholinear. And yeah, it's pretty groovy. These have this is the Rama grid caps. So it isn't wireless, but you can technically make it wireless. It does have the pinouts to make it wireless. I've never tried it. I actually bought the stuff for it a couple months ago, and I haven't had a chance to try it. But it technically, the PCB does support wireless. So take that as you will. But by default, no. Unfortunately, it does not. By default. But if you buy the bits for it, you can do it. Yeah, I'm hopefully I'll get around to it and make a little tutorial about it. So that way I can actually confirm. But yeah, I've bought the battery and stuff, and I just haven't gotten around to it. You really want a wireless ortho? Dude, honestly, they're hard to come by. I'd be shocked to hear if you found one. Because batteries are really hard to transport. At least overseas. Internationally, it's okay. I mean, nationally, it's fine. But yeah, when it comes to international transport of batteries, they're really difficult. So often it's very much overlooked. But yeah. Now, this is my first time using clip-in stabs. That's not clipped in properly. Just want a kiss from old mate. Mwah. Unfortunately, that's as good as you'll get, mate. Until you come on down to Western Sydney. Western Sydney. Bro, you're outside my house? You know, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Scared of the bees, dude. Don't worry, man. The bees have got nothing. Don't worry, they won't hurt you. The bees won't hurt you. Although they did sting me the other day. But, you know, that's on me. So, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You can stay out there a little bit longer. Yeah, honestly, the perfect keyboard, it's hard to find, dude. Finding the perfect one. Some might say it's a myth. Some might. I think that's all of it. I don't think I've... There's no stab for this one. Any other stabs? Backspace. Honestly, I haven't built a board with stabilizers in a long time, so this is pretty new to me. Groovy. And then we got heaps of foam. Was this meant to go on with foam? Or have I got this on wrong? I got it on wrong. Right, I got you a Gatsby. Oh, Gatsby from Lucky Vegan. Dude, hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it. Just bring it around. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, you chucked it through my window? I don't see it. Sorry, man. Huge foam. This board has a lot of foam in it. Oh, the other window? Okay, okay. How convenient. Let me guess. I'll go check the other window, and then you'll be like, no, 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 it's the other window. I'll tell you what, though, the foam really helps with the compression of the plate. Because, you know, normally this would be a pretty soft plate. But yeah, it certainly helps. You know, I'm probably not going to install this. Hopefully I can just squeeze it in and have it work. I was meant to put it on before the plate. Damn it. Second time I have to take this off. Sorry, man. Did I hit you where it hurts? Well, you hit me where it hurts when you promised me some great food and you didn't bring. So, whose fault's that? Oh, can't blame me. It's only partially my fault. So. So one of the really cool things about this board is it even has an encoder. But like its price point, it's kind of absurd. It just hits almost everything. What did I do with the... There it is. Yours for not opening up? Hey, you started this. I think that'll be the last. I think we're pretty much spot on now. We're just plugging in all these switches and we're groovy. Then we have to build the base is a little bit different. Base is a little bit funky to build. Because the feet are quite an interesting mechanism. I really like it actually. I think the way they've done it is super nice. It's all made of acrylic. The entire feet are all acrylic. So was the encoder hot swap? No, so it's not hot swap. I'm just not gonna put it in. I'm not gonna solder it. This unit I'm literally building, taking photos, and then I'm unplugging. Yeah. Yeah, you're like, hold on, there's new technology? Hold, what? You know? No, it's not that. Tim, I saw, mate, you were excited. You were freaking out. You were like, hold on, this is some brand new tech. This is groundbreaking for keyboards. I can't see why you would want. Why would you want hot swap encoders? Come on. It looks like they've removed one piece of the foam. There used to be extra foam for the bottom. But I believe they've now removed that, as I didn't get it in the package. No, definitely didn't get one. There used to be some extra foam, and you would throw it in the bottom too. But it's all good. It's all groovy. Jam that foam in there. The keycaps that are going on this, honestly, I love them. I think they're super nice. You'll just have to wait and see. I'll give you a hint though. They do have sub-legends. Is it switching? Yeah, I agree. I agree. And I was going to go black on white, but I also don't have photos of this new keycap set that I got. So, I thought I'll put on this other keycap set. Yeah, it's new. Well, it's not on the site new. I mean, I've spoken about it before. It's nothing special. It's a cheap keycap set that I'm stocking, so it'll be good. Be good to have. But it's nothing out of the ordinary. But yeah, when I went looking to see what the photos were like, you know, on the wholesalers page, they didn't have any. So I was like, well, I guess I just have to take photos of my own. And I think it'll look quite nice. It's a little different than just black on white. It's got a little bit more of a pizzazz. Pizzazz, baby. That's it. Honestly, Tim, come on, be real with me right now. How good is having your own emotes? I love using my face or, you know, little emotes. Like, it's just so good. I love seeing them. It's so fun. I use them in the Discord all the time too. And it's just fun. Personally, like Twitch, it doesn't like I'm not a huge Twitch person, anyways. So for me, I just love them in the Discord. But they're so fun. Forewarning though, this boy is gonna have some rattly stabs, okay? So if you're here for good stabs, this ain't it. Oh, I didn't even plug the PCB in so you could see the life that is this PCB. Cable's a bit short. I did a bunch of cable management recently, and this cable's a bit short. Luckily I have the encoder. Look, you'll be able to see half of the board. I think that'll be enough. Because honestly, the full amount is disgusting. Alright. I think it's just a matter of plugging this in. Oh. Dude. Has it got the rear ones? Oh, yeah. This is nice. It's bright. Let me turn off these lights. Come on now. Damn, we pumping in here. What the heck, dude? It's so cool. It's so heavy on the lights, though. But there you go. It's a bright lights for you. It honestly, it is. Without the switches in, it's ridiculously vibrant. If you put like those switches that have a clear bottom, and you could let lights shine straight through, it's absurd. If you put that and then like put in keycaps, oh, the light would be absurd. We're almost done. And then you get to see the keycaps. Yo, what up, NF God? How you doing? It's been a while. It's been a wee little bit. Dude, okay, look. Cancel that. What are you doing? Cancel that. I haven't streamed in like 3 months. I appreciate that, man, but God, you shouldn't. You should get rid of it. Throw that money elsewhere. Perfect. I'm glad you canceled it. You should cancel it now, because there's no point having it. I haven't received any of the money from Bezos, so I don't think, anyways. I don't think I've received anything from Amazon, so you should be canceling that for sure. Yeah, but you can use my things in Discord for free. Or for $5, but you pay Discord instead. Do you enjoy that mouse? Yeah, man, I love it. This mouse is actually so nice. It's called it's the Kensington. It's the Kensington something. Expert mouse. And honestly, it's cracker. Like, if you've ever used a trackball before, I would recommend it. It's so much fun. The only thing it's not good at is, I would say, first-person shooters or competitive games. So like if you're playing like Dota, it's probably not great for that. But first person shooters is not great. I have seen some people play with it super well, but I wouldn't recommend it for that. But it's really nice. Like it's a cool experience using a trackball. And if you've never tried one, why not? Give it a crack. I love it though. Once I started, I fell in love with it and much prefer it over a regular mouse. It's also really good for it's better for your wrist. It's better for your hands. Supposedly, for ergonomic reasons, it's better for you, which is exactly kind of why I bought it. I mean, so many people so I work in IT, and so many people in my field have terrible wrists, have terrible, they end up getting really, they're prone to carpal tunnel. prone to all these things, and I'm just trying to minimize that. I just don't want that, which is one of the reasons why I designed this keyboard. I wanted something that was a little bit different, something that helps out with carpal tunnel. I mean, a lot of my I've got a couple of ergonomic boards back there, and I've got a couple more on order, which I'm excited for. But I don't really enjoy. Honestly, it's come to a point where I don't enjoy using like a non-split board like this. Like, this is a super nice board. So this is Pick That Fox Tango 60. I borrowed it and I'm gonna give it to him back eventually. But I don't enjoy using boards that aren't split anymore, which is a shame because there's so many awesome boards out there. And I'll use them occasionally. Don't get me wrong, they're still enjoyable to use, so I'll swap into them occasionally. But there's something really good about split boards, man. They're really nice to use, and once you start, like, I really find them hard to go back. So yeah, it's a real shame. Yeah, honestly, dude, friend, just get one. Like, you might be able to get a secondhand one around. There's so many different varieties. There's ones where you can like use it's like a hand mouse, and it's just a trackball for your thumb. This one I liked because it was just super funky, and I wanted to give it a try because it was very different. But there's other ones out there that are a lot more standard. Like, they look like a mouse, and then it's just a trackball. But yeah, I didn't want that. I wanted something a little bit fancier. And I love it. So. What up, Link 4 Hunter? Oh, a desktop touchpad? You mean like a MacBook touchpad? Like a laptop touchpad? How you doing, Link? Damn, we finished. This looks alright. Like, I don't know. It's not the worst board I've seen. Not bad. Alright, we've got that. I've got to assemble the base. We've got to do the gasket still. What time are we at? 10:30. 10 o'clock. Right. Logitech used to make them. A desktop touchpad. Let me Google it. What does Google tell me? Made by Logitech. Lenovo? I'm seeing Lenovo. Logitech. Desktop touchpad by Lenovo. Look, by Logitech. Wireless rechargeable touchpad? Oh my. Oh, so it's just a giant, it's very similar to, like, the Mac. You can get a Mac touchpad, right? It's basically the same thing. The Apple trackpad. Yeah, that's the one, It's basically the same, I think. From my very brief Google. I could be wrong. Don't sue me. You've got one? Okay. Interesting. How do you find that? I guess I'll assemble... I'll move that back. Found in thrift store. Hell yeah, dude. Thrift store fine, baby. Let's build the base. We'll build the base, then we'll... I don't know what this is for. You like to go to them. Groovy, man. Groovy. So the mechanism in the keyboard is actually super neat. I really like it. So for the legs, the way it actually stands up is it has a stacked acrylic. The whole thing is a stacked acrylic assemble. And has a bunch of acrylic pieces wedged together, and then that's kind of how it assembles. So it'll make a lot of sense. There's like a nut in between them. It's pretty sick. But I just got to sort out all the individual pieces. I think they give you like 1 extra of each piece or something. I don't know why. A PS1 for $8. That's a steal, dude. Alright, so basically the way the legs work is you've got several these pieces of acrylic that kind of wedge into the back plate. And then you throw one on each side in the middle of these ones, and these you actually put a nut in between in this little section here. And then that's what these holes you screw through. And then after that, you put like a regular piece on. And it works, dude. It works really well. Damn, I just got another order. Means I have to pack another order. Can't be on here for too long then. So yeah, it's a super cool mechanism. Honestly, I was quite impressed when I saw this. That's a little bit bung, so let's do this one instead. Honestly, I don't think my descriptions are good, so maybe that's sarcasm. Is that sarcasm? Okay. Well, thank you. Take that as a compliment. You never know these days, you know, on the internets. On them there internets. Okay, so this should feed through. Okay, so to describe this, I'll just go through. So this will probably end up being a build VOD. I'm glad you used I'm glad it worked for you, Gordon. I'm glad. Because yeah, I think this will probably be pretty similar. I think I'll use this as a guide for when I sell the board. Groovy. Okay, so basically when you're building the legs for this, so you've got the flat like triangle where like there's no extra bits into it. Then you want to throw the one that has the nuts intersect. And so you'll see that in a second. Okay, so now we've got this, which is now we've got 2 pieces stuck together. We now have to take one of these small tiny nuts, throw that in there, feed it into both holes. Okay. Then we take one of the ribbed, I guess, sections. Go ahead and throw that in there. You're basically making a shish kebab out of acrylic. Okay? You're making a shish kebab out of acrylic. You're gonna take a second ribbed one, same one that you just took, and basically it's just an inverse. So you then take a you then take the nut one, pop that on there, pop a pair of nuts in there, and then finally one more of the flat. Probably makes more sense if you do this vertically like that. It's like you're stacking a lasagna. And then you screw it all together. Bada bing, bada boom. Easy peasy. Then we have 1 foot. Wow, How good. And then when you plug this into the bottom, you'll then put the screws through and it'll be sick. No, it is not Don't Starve inspired. However, I probably will at some point get a Don't Starve tattoo. Wow, feet reveal. Dude, hey. Nice feet, dude. I just built these feet on stream. How good. This is, it's a TV show called Final Space. So, it's, if you've ever seen it, it's on Netflix. Basically, there's 3 different characters. So you have Mooncake, you have, Little Cardo, and you have Gary. So it's a, it's a pretty iconic scene. But, yeah, I got it a while ago. Yeah, it's, the show got cancelled, so, it's pretty good. Like, I really enjoyed the show. I mean, I followed the creator for a while, so that's why I kind of got the tattoo, but, yeah, it's been cancelled now because, it got sold a couple of times and it just didn't end up making it through. They're looking to try and get it, remade, like, and being, I guess, continued producing, but, it doesn't look like it at the moment, but things can change. But it's still a pretty good show. I mean, I recommend it. I think it pulls on the heartstrings. So. So basically with this foot, do the same thing. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. Only got 1 season. Sad days, man. And there you go. Now you got 2 feet with that feet reveal, baby. Oh, you know what? I friggin' forgot to put the nuts. Too busy friggin' talking smack. Good one, me. That's how they get ya. Alright, so you take off 2 pieces of the pie, or cake, or lasagna, whatever you're making. No worries, dude. Enjoy fixing your car. Hopefully it's all groovy, baby. Thanks for stopping by, man. And yeah, please cancel your sub, dude. Have a good rest of your week, dude. And then we're gonna go ahead and add 2 more nuts here. Need more time travel movies? Yeah, I can't really speak to many movies. I'm not a big movie person, personally. Groovy, man. Alright, so now we have the 2 feet that are properly set up. We have a couple of spare bits of acrylic, but we don't need them. And then it's just a matter of you just slot the feet in like this, align the holes, and then screw in. So, it's pretty simple. It's a really cool design. Like, I've never seen this on anything else, any other kind of acrylic stuff, so. I'm always super impressed when I build it. I think it's just such a nicer way to do, to put feet on, rather than like, I guess your standard way. So. Groovy. And then we have the base done. So that's the finished base there. All all it needs is this encoder. So I guess I'll screw this on. Might as well do that now. So the encoder actually goes on at the flipped slightly. And I believe it's threaded. Am I right? Is this the revised model? I believe yes. Yes, it is. This is the newer model. However, I haven't found much of it. Like, I know there are some differences. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly what is new and what isn't. Now, I believe we just use some of these small nuts. Cool. Pretty well screwed in there, I think. It's not gonna move anywhere. So yeah. So you gotta get them on Taobao. So you gotta get them from Taobao. Like I said, I have got some here in Australia locally. But yeah, the plan is for them is to sell them as small kits that will be available for people to build their own, for like newbies. Now, how does this work? Because all of them have the... Interesting. Unless... Oh, that's meant to go on the other side, isn't it? Hold on, where's the... Oh no. I forgot about that. Well, that's annoying. I got the first round and the acrylic layers don't fit properly. Is that, did you reach out to me about that? You spoke to me, right? You sent me a DM? I haven't had any issues with them not connecting properly. Yeah, I didn't have any issues with that. So I can't comment too much on that. That's right. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I thought that was the case. Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna unscrew this again. Because it's meant to be the other way. I can get one for you later if you want to DM me on Discord. I don't have one on me directly at the moment. But you can always send me a DM. So what I did is, I put these on the wrong way. This hole is meant to line up with the, what is this called? the J connector or whatever. I can't remember what it's called. JT connector or whatever. The USB-C extender, I don't know. Basically, the PCB, this connector here has to align with that box there. I don't remember if I ran the cable underneath the board or actually through. I'll just figure out what looks nice when I'm doing it. And we'll just screw everything back in. Luckily, it doesn't take too long to... I didn't have to disassemble the feet or anything. They're super smooth. Yeah, I didn't have any issues with that, so I'm not sure the way you built yours, or maybe yours was a defect. I don't know. But it could be a layer thing, like there was definitely some layers that were weird. I mean, who knows, maybe I'll have... Hopefully not, but maybe I'll have issues with this now. I don't know. But this is the new version, so I think I've just noticed that these are meant to be screwed in here, which is nice. It's a nicer way to do it. They have hidden screws now. Because I know the original one had screws poking out the top, which doesn't look super clean, but not a huge deal, if I'm honest. But I know if some people might really prefer not to have that, so. Groovy. I believe it's the same. I believe this is... I mean, I don't know. I don't really remember what I ordered, but I'm pretty sure this is just frosted acrylic. So... And then it should end up sticking in through there. Might need a bit of loving, maybe. A bit of force. Try and... I think these screws might be in weird spots. But yeah. Alright, cool. So we've got this. I'm pretty sure this is meant to go underneath here. And then poke up. Like this. Come around, so that way the cable's not dangling. I'm pretty sure. Gordon, do you remember, did you put the USB thread through inside the actual case? See you later, Tim. Take care. Have a lovely sleep. And thank you so much for hanging out, man. I really appreciate it. I don't think it needs to be screwed in so tight. Cool. Did you run your cable like underneath, still within the actual case, or did you run it underneath, like physically outside and then back in? Because I'm pretty sure you can do both ways. I don't remember which. I think I just kept mine in the case last time, but maybe I forgot. Alright, I guess probably have to do gaskets now. Now it should layer off pretty easily, I imagine. Yeah, cool. Same. Alright, groovy. Now, I don't remember how I put the gaskets, if I put them on the actual plate, or if I put them on the thing here. I don't think it really matters. I'm pretty sure I did it originally not on the plate, and then I swapped it to on the plate. It's been a while now, so... I guess we'll probably just do what's on here now, and... Some scissors around. They are right here. Is that too long? That's just enough. Perfect. Groovy. I love these gaskets. They're quite simple to put on. I think obviously cutting them makes them a little bit more complicated, but I think they fit, you know, basically perfectly. I think. Actually, I have a feeling now that I've just said that I had to cut them last time because they wouldn't fit in their sockets. Make sure. Oh no, it fits pretty clean. I wonder what it would be like if you cut the side tabs on the plate and don't put gaskets there. I mean, you could just, I imagine it's probably not going to move too much if you just don't put gaskets there, right? Like, it's going to boing. I don't think it's going to, I mean, yeah, I mean, you probably could. You know what? I won't put gaskets on this one. I'll leave the tabs there because, you know, I'm planning on selling it after. But I won't put them on. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, or, you know, if you'll be able to tell, or whatever, you know, but... That's it, baby. Yo, Thick Back Dog, dude. John, what up? What is up? Thank you so much for the raid. Hey, how you doing? Mediocrity. Thank you for the follow. John, what is happening, my dude? How was your stream? This is my first stream in like 3 months. So it has been a little bit. Space 80, baby. Me too, me too, me too. It's coming next week. Ooh. I'm really curious if it's gonna cost me GST. And I'm hoping it's not. Hopefully it's been undeclared. I have your Tango 60 here. Wow. Very clean. It does look good. I gotta take some pictures before I get ready to return it to you. But yeah, I've had it for too long. But yeah, man, thank you. Thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone. I believe probably most of you may already know of Old Mate. If you don't, I run a shop called Mountain Keyboards in Sydney. I'm the designer of the Let's Tango. I don't know, whatever else. And right now we're building a what is it called? MW75. So this is the building out this, which is going to be like a budget kit that I'm going to be able to offer. So it's going to be relatively cheap. I think it's going to be really good for newcomers, new people in the industry who don't know what to do, what to buy, what to build. I think this will be a good starting point, because it's going to be a relatively cheap kit. I think I'm going to be able to offer it with the board, keycaps, switches, and then stabilizers and everything, and it should be pretty sick. I think it's a really good starting point. We're now at the point where I'm about to get some caps, so let's put them on there. So these are the keycaps that I'll be throwing on here. So they are a purple and blue on white, and they are with Cyrillic sublegends. I think the design is super nice. They look really clean, and I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing what they look like on a board. These are a Taobao purchase. But I will be selling these. I bought enough so I can sell them. And so I've got quite a few of them around. So if you want some, and you don't want to go through Taobao, look, I'm gonna be honest. You will save money if you buy through Taobao. You'll save money. No, these are not Zami. However, I have reached out to them. Hopefully I'll be able to work with them. But this is what they look like. Yeah, you'll save money through Taobao if you buy through Taobao, but you know, that's up to you. I just have them in stock in case you're too lazy or don't want to. And I completely understand if you don't. Taobao is a pretty hard place to get around. So yeah, honestly, the legends on this super clean. If you are interested, and you want to save money or whatever, let me know. Send me a DM in Discord. I can send you the link to what I've bought, what these are. You know, at the end of the day, like, it doesn't bother me if you don't support me and buy somewhere else. You know, you do you. You know, and I understand wanting to save some money. Hell, I love that. Love saving money. But yeah, we'll see what happens with Xiaomi. I've reached out, just in conversation at the moment, so we'll see. Should be good though. I guess we'll go ahead and assemble. So basically, when you with this board, you get 3 different mid pieces of acrylic, and one's a really thick one. I believe that one goes on the bottom. Then you've got the kind of cut plate area, and then you got one on top. I think that's how that works. Not 100% sure. We're gonna find out. Actually, it's probably better to build it from the bottom up. Yeah, it's frosted. Frosted, baby. and it's a bit stiff to get these pieces in. And I think once they got a bit of a bend, but I think once, I'm not sure if these are too tight, maybe. I'll try and loosen all of these and see if they get wiggle room. Let's see now how they go. Still have that little bend. But I think with the compression, it shouldn't matter. Maybe it's not meant to go bottom down. It seems it makes sense to do that, but maybe I'm wrong. Because how would you twist them on? Let's try this. See if that then works. See if I can feed this. Be yourself. Dude, I can give you some sick bee facts. Those who don't know, I'm a beekeeper. I have some bees. I have some bees at home, and I keep them. They're good fun. They're good fun to have around. Although they do sting you occasionally, but that's all right. That's life, baby. Cujo. That includes birds. Birds. Birds and the bees, mate. I think you'll have to keep that one to yourself. I don't think I'm going to be able to help you out with the birds and the bees. Jeez, what can I do with birds? There is an interesting dynamic. Well, it's not super interesting. Occasionally what will happen with, occasionally what will happen with the, how you doing, average baby tater? Welcome to the stream. I believe you came in through Timto's message. Thank you so much, Timto. He's just left. He just left for the evening. Mate, I get flustered, mate. I'm here talking about the birds and the bees. No, so there is probably the closest thing I can get to a fact about the birds and the bees is the fact that so when a queen bee goes out on a mating flight, when she is when she's finally ready to, I guess, start producing little bees, little baby bees, she'll go out on a mating flight, and she can get eaten by birds. That's a possibility. So often, not often, but occasionally what will happen is the queen bee will fly out and yeah, get eaten by a bunch of bees. Get eaten by a bunch of birds. Sounds like just the bees to me. The bee's knees, dude. Damn, the bee's knee. Yeah, so that's a possibility. The poor queen can get eaten. What made me? Why did I stop there? Why did I not? It was because of the encoder and stuff, right? Yeah. No, unfortunately not. Yeah, he'll just get straight eaten alive. Or she will, sorry. She will just get eaten. The poor thing. Hopefully she doesn't, because it takes a long time. Like, they're not going to produce a new queen, you know, while there's still one queen alive. So if that happens, and the queen does die through, like, so, like, when a bird, when they need a new queen in the hive, what will happen is they will, you know, produce the new queen, and it takes a certain amount of days. I think it's about 45 days. And so 45 days is quite a long time for them not to have a queen. So what can happen, and it's really not good, is if the queen goes out, flies around, has their mating thing, and then dies, that puts the hive in a bit of a serious situation, because they've now not had a queen for more than 45 days. And then they have to go ahead and create a new queen, which is, yeah, terrible, because they've already not had a queen for so long. It can be really bad for the hive, and you can potentially lose your beehive because of it. So, yeah, not great. Not a great situation. A lot of hives can die like that, you know? Because without the queen, they're not laying any babies. They aren't going to survive. So it's a real sad situation. I thought, is there like a stag do, but for the queen bees? No, there isn't. There isn't. It's more just a breeding frenzy, is the polite way to say it. Let's try and screw this in. That way we can get that compression. Have I built this wrong? What did I do? What did I do? Because there's meant to be... I don't think that's meant to be like that. So the compression's fine. I think once I get the screws in, it should be fine. The USB-C port, I think, is going to be, like, if you can see, when it's compressed, it's going to stick out. Like, there's that gap still. I don't think that's right. I'm pretty sure before there was a piece of acrylic that was cut with a cutout bit, like a little section. Maybe I've lost it? Well, check the original. Yeah, so like this has a cutout bit. It could be, maybe I lost a bit or something like that when I was transporting it. It'll be fine for this presentation, for me to take photos. But yeah, it'll be something I'll have to check to see if that's the case. Yeah, the ones I built had a hole. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I don't see one on this, so it could be mixed up in some of the other batches that I've got. So it's no dramas. I'll just screw everything together and take photos, and it'll be fine. But the compression otherwise is fine. Like, all the other bits are going to screw in. It's going to be relatively tight. It's just that one little bit. So, I'm not sure. That's alright. It'll be okay. I'll get back to the bee thing. An old newspaper in the woods. Thank you so much for the follow, man. I really appreciate that. Welcome, welcome around. Welcome for chilling. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's cool to have you here, man. Hydrate, dude. I really need to hydrate. I need to get some water. Give me like 2 seconds. My bottle's been empty since the start. Thank you so much. A newspaper in the woods. This one's for you. Groovy. Okay. So there is no stag party, no. Just to catch you up, an old newspaper in the woods. Also, great name. I am a little home beekeeper, and we just had someone asking, use the points to ask for a bee fact or whatever. So we're just talking about that. Cujo, where's my queen? My queen is in my hive, and is safely in my hive, and is still alive, and hopefully will never die. However, I believe I think recently she died or something. But there's a new queen in there, and she seems pretty good, so. We lost tunes. What happened? Cool. I have no idea. Like, Gordon, I don't know if you got these, but what the hell are those? Like, is that for the encoder, maybe? Oh, that's what it is, isn't it? Oh, that's exactly what it is, right? Did I not? I mean, I didn't even have no idea what that is. It must be for the encoder. Because the knob's so low. So it must allow you... I should have put it in first. Oh well, I didn't. I mean, it's fine where it is. It's... should have put this in before I installed the thing, but maybe I could twist it around. Yeah, breeding frenzy. Oh, yes. Well, I don't know how to say it politely. I kind of want it to be higher. Maybe that's what the... Ah. I see. I understand. Can't relate. Didn't go to uni. Sorry. Alright, let's see. How does that go? Yeah, it's not bad. It's a little bit higher. That's a pretty cool idea, I think. Does it allow you to press down? I don't think they fixed the situation that allows it to move. Like, the PCB is very movable. Can't relate. COVID during uni. Yeah, I hear about it. I hear about it. I mean, uni doesn't sound great either, so... Alright, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what its purpose is. I don't think it's super useful. Because you can't press it if you've got this on. Because, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know why this is in here. But we'll unscrew it. Maybe you're meant to put it lower. I don't know. How low does this go? Alright, yeah, you know what, that'll do. Whatever. Groovy. Alright. We're done. It's bizarre that they put so much thought into feet, but everything else barely fits together. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, honestly, I have a feeling this is a miscut or something. I think that this is possibly they've missed something here, because there's a couple of things in this that I've missed that they've missed. I'll have to check the other units and compare, but yeah, I'm not sure. I have a feeling someone told me that they fixed the whole movement, the fact that the PCB moves. Like, it takes a bit of force to move it around, but it can move. But once it's in the spot, it's probably not going to move too much, but the nut holds it in place. Not all installations will have a PCB to hold it in place. Right, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Interesting that they included it, because they didn't include it in the other version, I don't think. So. Anyway, whatever, it's all good, it's all groovy, baby. Let's go ahead and start popping on these switches, these keycaps. Because these boys be fancy, and I'm gonna suck at getting these out. Generally encoders like, okay, well, that makes sense. I really like the colorway of these keycap sets. I think they look super clean. And this is going to be great, because it means I get a photo. I get to now take a photo of these keycaps, which is good. Because I don't have one otherwise. I think I'm going to pop an artisan on here. Oh, you know what? I might even pop two. Pop on two artisans, baby. These ones. These are my little special boys. Come on, focus, please. Camera, wake up. Groovy. Put a red one and a blue one. Why not? These are available at my store. Wow, mountainkeyboards.com. Wow. How good. One of them is just a pure blue version, and that has my logo engraved on it. And then the other one has nothing. It's a blank, just blank red. But it's a super cool keycap, because the entire cost and everything, the whole purchase price, goes directly to an amazing charity called the New South Wales Food Bank. So feel free to go ahead and cop one of those, and the full price. I'm covering the whole cost. At the time, it sounded like a really good idea. It still is. I love the initiative, but it cost me a lot of money. So go buy one. It's great. It's really good. I'm honestly super proud to be able to say that I can help people out in need. So yeah, that's true. That mountain keyboards guy, he's the worst. Honestly, what a nerd. Woo! This sounds pretty good. I mean, for like a stock, very stock board, it sounds pretty good. I don't know what these stabs are gonna be flicky as. Honestly, I don't think they're that bad. People would beg to differ. Yeah, honestly, people in need. God. I think this board actually sounds really nice. Hey, what up, P-Knuckles? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hey, thanks, man. 49 squared, thank you. Yeah, man, go ahead, Crabmon. That supports me straight away. I love it. Love seeing people having it pop around. I think it looks dope, and I appreciate you purchasing it. But that one supports me, the red one supports the charity. So don't get them confused. One is supporting my company, the other one is supporting people in need. So. But I appreciate you for buying it either. P-Knuckles. Solid split keyboard. That's a tough one. If you want staggered, what size? What size split? If you can tell me what size you're after, because like there's a couple of 40% that are split. There's a couple, yeah, a couple of 40%. There's a couple of 65s, I think they are. Should I just tip these? Yes. Regrets. Regrets. Now I don't know where they are. 60, 65. I think that, yeah, the Q frequency is probably crack on. I think that'll be perfect for you. That's probably the first one I would recommend for sure. I think it's a solid board. It's been around forever, so there's tons of guides on it. There's tons of builds. I don't think you could go past it and be unhappy. So, if you want a more premium version, there are a couple around. There's an aluminium version on AliExpress. I cannot think of the name. I cannot think of the name of what it is. There is one on AliExpress though. And it's another split one. I believe it has an aluminium case. If I'm correct in thinking that. So you could check out that one. You can just search like split keyboard on Ali, and it should pop up. VVBN M JKL. This keycap set fits it, right? Yes. trying to do this all from memory is quite hard. Luckily, I have a keyboard next to me. Caps lock, baby. Gift. Ruby. Control. Oh no, I didn't put. Yeah, I think some of those are pretty good. I've been looking at flights, radars, and discovered that DHL flights all use call signs starting with box, and I think that's cute. That's cute as, dude. What an interesting find. What made you start digging into those? I feel like that's quite the odd thing to start, you know, checking out. Alright, so let's make this control. And we'll do FN. Because why not? Enter. One thing I will say, these stabs are super difficult to press on, but they're pretty good. If you want a 75, there's a link 75%, yeah. I like seeing where the military trains drop off the radar. Interesting. I mean, good for you. Of course, I've got to flip the spacebar. Because your boy loves a flipped spacebar. Honestly, the board actually sounds pretty good. And I didn't lube stabs, I didn't lube anything. And it sounds kind of hot. So, I don't know. I don't know. Take that as you will. Take that as you will. Yeah, I've never looked around to see where people are flying or what they're doing. I'm sure there's plenty flying around in strange spots right now with everything that's happening. Super unfortunate. Want everyone to be safe. And delete. Let's do page up, page down. Page up, page down is probably these two. And I don't know. Should I make the last one? Whatever this is. Ruby. What time are we at? Oof, 11 o'clock. I've got to pack more orders. It's only 11 o'clock. Alright, put these keycaps away. We'll do a quick sound test for y'all. And we'll call it end day. Clean up a little bit. Yeah, honestly, these keycaps look sick. If you are interested in buying them and you don't want to buy them off Taobao, you want to support me, I'm selling them on my store. They'll be up there shortly. I've got black and white ones already up there that are made by the same vendor. They're the same quality. They look really good, really clean. The black and white ones don't have sub legends, but they do look pretty good, pretty cracker. So they'll be the same price. I think currently they're 70 AUD, but feel free to do you know. if honestly, if you I appreciate that, Booty, but if you do want them and you know you like you don't have the money or you prefer to buy it from Taobao, that's completely cool, man. You do that. Like I'll you can send me a message and I can get them for you. I'll get you the link. You can buy them straight off Taobao. That's what I'm doing. Full disclosure, that's what I'm doing. But unfortunately, I need to mark them up because I need to make money to run my company. But you do you, you know? More than happy to help you out. This is the black and white version. So we'll be looking at the probably in the next couple days. I'll throw up these ones. These are a different variant, obviously. They are the purple and blue on white with Russian. And then I've got the Artisan two Artisan keycaps. I've got the blue my one, and then the other one, which is the For Good keycap, which is red. Cracker, love it. It's looking really weird on my camera. Maybe not. How you doing, Booty? Yeah, man, I'm doing well. I'm doing well, man. I'm just chugging along, just living my best life. Let's go ahead and plug this thing in. Oh, see, it looks clean with everything built. I can turn off these lights. Get you a look of what it looks like in the dark. It's pretty cool. Like it's not a lot. It's not overpowerful. I actually really like these without some keycaps going on. Like without like translucent stuff. The back is pretty well lit. But the frosted, it definitely reduces the amount of pain and suffering that these lights can produce. Because like someone said earlier, they're basically a spotlight when they're kicking. So, all right, groovy. You know what? We'll quickly do a VR. Quickly see if I can load up VR. It's bright as, man. It is real bright. Let's do a window capture. This thing gonna like immediately display a window. Not if I do that. Perfect. Alright, let's do a quick VR thing. Da, 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 da. We'll do a quick key test just to check everything. And my escape key doesn't work. Oh, it does. F6. 9. Okay, so some of these haven't been put in properly. 0. That doesn't really matter for me. He matters though. Damn it. Damn. Okay, P is the only one that matters right now. So I'm going to have to fix that. Yeah, I don't know if it's the column or if it's... I'm hoping it's not the column. Because that would be super annoying. Let's see. So that means I would have to check him every time. Switch seems fine. Let's try and plug it in again. Damn, it is the column. How annoying. I'll have to have a look and dig in. Damn, I was gonna do a sound test. Well, that means I have to check all the PCBs. Damn, how annoying. I can't like just remove, because how do I can't type. What up, Sumiko? How you doing? Yeah, well, you know what? I guess I can see if I can get a sound test going. I just can't type the letter P, so when that happens, when the letter P comes up, where are we? Monkey type. Why is monkey type not coming up? Man, nothing's working, huh? How good. Let's try and do this. As long as the pads are not scuffed, then it's just a jump away, but damn. Yes. Where are we? Monkey type. We allowed now? No. Alright, let's try it. Not do Google Chrome. Let's try to do Fox. Monkey type's not coming up. I think my OBS might be a little bit scuffed. It's not visually showing for some reason. I'll try one more time, but if this doesn't work, just have to cut my losses. See, that works. Chrome, Firefox, Chrome should work. It doesn't like Google Chrome at all. Source. I've got a screen capture device. Okay, let's try this. Groovy. Alright, let's try do a quick sound test. I know it's scuffed as, but should be able to just do that. Cool. Alright. let's do this. I'll turn off the music. I have to get rid of that. So I can turn off the music. And so this will just be a quick sound test, and then we'll call it a day. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Meet O Play. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a lovely night. Okay, I'm not gonna click that. Thank you. Beauty. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Alright, let's do a quick sound test. So this is the MW75. The left column doesn't work. So when something comes up with that, it's gonna break, but it's gonna be good. And yeah, MW75. Is that another follow? AngPX9, thank you for the follow. Hopefully you won't put a spam link in the chat and need to be banned. Anyways, so this is the MW75. It has Otemu blacks that are unlubed. It's got clip-in stabs that are unlubed. This thing is very stock, bare bones. It's meant to be a beginner board. This has purple and black on white, purple and blue on white keycaps with Cyrillic sublegends. And then it's got 2 artisans. Actually, let me make sure. Pretty groovy. I mean, it doesn't sound too bad. I don't think. I mean, it's super stock, super. I don't know, chill. I can do it again. Go another quick one. It's really annoying not having the P key. Do another quick one. I have to like skip P's because it doesn't work. Anyways, sounds pretty good. I'm actually quite impressed. I think the stabs for stock, they actually sound really nice. Yeah, like I said, this board will be available as like a kit. Super chill, should be good. How's it feel without the side gaskets? Honestly, I did it. I'm not the person that really knows how things are meant to feel. I just kind of like use the keyboard. So, I mean, there's flex. I don't know how much more flex there would be with those gaskets. Let me put on noise suppression again so you don't have to hear all that background noise. Yeah, there's flex, but it's not. I don't know. I honestly, I'm not a good person to tell you about things, flex and stuff. It still feels pretty stiff, but there is definitely some flex. I don't know. I don't know how much it would change, to be honest with you. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, the whole thing is stock, the whole kit. So everything about it is stock. There's no lube involved. Because it's meant to be a super beginner board for someone who, hasn't built a board before, probably doesn't have lube around. So, that was the whole process with it. If you are, I guess we're pretty much wrapping up here. If anyone has anyone they would like to raid, please feel free to let me know who. I haven't even seen who's online. Let me have a quick look now. The build's not it. That's from ages ago. Jesus. Yeah, that's definitely not what we're building right now. I can confirm. So don't even look at that. No one's up. Is there anyone even doing keyboards? Let me use the keyboard tag. Keyboards. Oh, is that not a thing anymore? Some scammer called old mate. Yeah, dude. That's me. Yeah, I guess it is pretty late for a lot of people. There's someone doing a subathon, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. Uh... Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone doing any keyboard stuff. So, I guess, you know what? I'm gonna, yeah, there's no one really good. Hey. Alright, well, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send you guys over to Bob Ross. Now, if you guys don't know who Bob Ross is, he's a chef kiss. He's an amazing artist. He passed away a couple years ago, but they do a marathon of him constantly. I'm gonna send you guys to Bob Ross because there's no one else on, and you gotta see Bob, okay? So, that's what I'm gonna go see. We're gonna go chill out and watch Bob Ross. Yeah, otherwise, I mean, thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. What up, AE86, dude? Hell yeah. Alright. Who's this CC Chew guy? Who do you want to be? Do you guys want to go see Bob Ross? You want to go see this CC Chew guy? What's he doing? Oh, he's a first-time Keeb streamer. Come on. He's only just gone live. Yeah, I've got to raid him, right? Send you guys over there. It's his first time. Alright, I'm going to send you guys to him. That's cool. Thank you for that. Let's see if I can actually do the raid button as it hasn't worked previously. YCC. Oh, YCC Chew. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. Have a lovely evening or day, depending on where you are. We're gonna go ahead. Actually, before I quickly start that raid. If anyone who is interested in the board that I have just built, it will be going on sale shortly on my website. You're welcome to join my Discord, where you can get some updates on that. Otherwise, I'm going to shill my products here because I have a website. Wow. But otherwise, yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate yous. Why chew? And we're going to go ahead and raid this guy. But, yeah, have a wonderful evening, everyone. Take care. Take care out there. It's pretty wild. Yeah, be good to everyone. Be good. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely evening. Bye. The raid should be going through now.